Hey, this is Emily Quisenberry here coming to you from Dallas, Texas. Actually, Rockwall, Texas. I say Dallas, Texas because nobody knows where Rockwall is. It's just a small community, um, in the suburbs. Actually, I've lived here for almost my whole life and I've seen many, many changes, but that's kind of beside the point. I did want to just check in with you today and share a little bit about prospecting. If you have a business, if you have your own business, a home-based business, that is a big part of your business. And many people find that daunting to think about talking to somebody. And most of us don't want to come across as salesy. That's our worst nightmare. We really, if we're in this business, most of us is because we have a passion for what we're offering. It could be the product and the business. And so we want to share that with as many people as possible. So if you do have a business, this is really for you. So a couple of the things to really remember when you are prospecting. Number one, you need to ditch your own agenda. This is not about you. This is about the person that you're talking to. So what's going on in their life? Where are they right now? Let's say you have a health product, and so you're going to try to establish where they are in their health right now. What's going on with them? Do they need to lose weight? How long has this been an issue? What other things have they tried? You want to really establish the here and now, what's going on. And then you want to jump into where would they like to be? Because most people are pretty clear about where they are and what's not working, but most of us have a harder time envisioning where we want to be. And so you really need to get that clear distinction. Where does somebody want to be in their health? What does that look like for them? And once you determine that, then usually there's a gap. There's a gap between where they are today and where they would like to be. And so you just point that out. And then what I do is I ask for permission to see how Isagenix could potentially be a solution for maybe their issue. Obviously, that's my company, but whatever your company is, you would just fill in your name. And you really want to make sure, though, that they're committed to change. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, where is their commitment level? Because if somebody's really like a 2 and 10 is the most committed, then it's probably not going to be a fit for them. They're probably not ready. And that's okay. And so that's the time that you would really want to be able to say, it sounds like maybe you're just not ready to make the kind of changes that we're talking about, and really be able to let go of that situation and not keep pushing it. But if somebody's a 10, not an 8, 9, or a 10, you want to find out, maybe what's keeping them from being a 10 if they're not a 10. But again, you're just asking questions, guys. You want to see yourself as a solutions provider. And when you're a solutions provider, it's not your job to cram something down somebody's throat. It's not your job to sell them on it. It's your job to find out what their problem is and see if you have a solution that can help them with that problem. And when you do that, it just takes all of the pressure off. And it really creates a relationship between you and the person that you're talking to. Because if you can come into that conversation with no agenda and no attachment to the outcome, then it's going to feel really good for both of you. And the biggest thing is to know not to have an attachment. People are all in their own time frame. Everybody's got stuff going on and they're in their own process. And we don't know where they are in that process when we're talking to them. They may be ready. They may be ready to make the change. I've talked to many, many people in my business over the last 15 months that have been ready, and they go and they're successful. But then I've also talked to a lot of people who weren't, and they were just like, it's really not a good time for me for whatever reason. It could have been money, it could have been timing, could have been something going on in their job, who knows. But the key to that is follow-up, because really the fortune is in the follow-up. Most people in business, whether it's home-based business or sales or whatever, outside sales in a company, they do not follow up past one contact. That's crazy to me because most sales take place after the 4th follow-up. So this is such a key piece to success in your business. And so I hope that this has really helped you to maybe look at your process and see maybe where there are some gaps, maybe where there are some breakdowns, and how you can fill that in and become more effective in your business. Because really, this is just about practice. It's an art, and it's something that you're going to learn over time as you get out there and connect with people and offer the solution that you have. So if this has provided you value, I hope that you will comment below. I hope that you will share it and like it, and we'd just love to hear your feedback. So I hope you guys go and have an amazing rest of your day, and I will check back with you soon. Talk to you later.